Hello everybody, my name is Talib Farag and today I will be showing you how to launch your free cookie jar campaign. I'm going to also be talking about a couple tips and things that you may want to use and take into consideration when creating your free cookie jar campaign. If you haven't heard of cookie jar before, it is your newest crowdfunding website. Ultimately, you launch a campaign for any cause, or whether it be business or personal, and you start raising money through all the share options and countless amount of supporters that you're going to be receiving. So if you haven't heard of Cookie Jar, all you do is go to COOKIEE, make sure the two E's are there, jar.com, or go into your search engine and type it in your search engine. But basically, once you get into the screen, if you haven't signed up before, you just want to click the sign up button. It'll take you into your, you want to enter your username and a password and an email. Make sure your email go to your inbox. So anything that goes straight from Cookie Jar, you want it to go into your inbox. So if it goes to your junk, make sure you select not junk. All right, once you're ready to go, you want to start your free cookie jar. This is pretty much your flow chart. You don't click this. This is just telling you this is where your status is, basically if it's pending, open for funding, etc. I'll go over your project guidelines when you get a chance, and when you're ready to proceed, click that little tab and click continue. All right, and again, this is a tutorial where I'm going to be I've done a few live webinars, but I'm simplifying it into a 15-minute tutorial for everyone who could not make the webinar. So basically, when you're ready to launch that campaign, so you log in, you start your free cookie jar, you click the continue button, and you get to this lovely screen. This screen here, you pretty basically everything to do with cookie jar in terms of how the transactions are made through your personal money received and any donations that is pledged from your contributors, it goes through PayPal. So to do this, if you don't have a PayPal account, you can create one instantly, which is absolutely free by clicking this click here button up here on top. If you have a PayPal account, you have to make sure it is verified. Okay, and what verified means is it's attached to your bank account. And the reason why we do this is because anything that's raised goes direct deposit into your bank account. So one, make sure its PayPal account is signed up, which takes literally 5 seconds to do, and two, verify it. Now, if it's not verified, all you have to do in your PayPal accounts, go to the top. It's going to say your status, whether it's verified or unverified. If it's unverified, there's a button that says verify now. You click that, you follow the instructions, and again, it's absolutely free. But once it's verified, you are now going to be ready to proceed into creating your free cookie jar campaign. So once you're ready to go, you're going to put your email, your PayPal email that is, your first name, your last name, and you only have to do this once, by the way. So once that's all set up, you're ready to start. Now, project info, make it very, make it detailed enough, not too long-winded, but not too short. Making sure it kind of goes hand in hand with what it's about. This is your introductory. This is what's going to get people wanting to click, as well as the image that you're going to have. But that's your title, your short description, very brief, maybe 1 or 2 sentences regarding what it's to do about, and give people the reason to want to click and no more. So once this is what's going to be seen on the homepage or on your profile, and once they click that, what's going to happen is it's going to take them to the main campaign, which I'll show you in a little bit. But this is now your cookies and cream. This is the main thing here. Okay, this is what you're going to want to do for your description. You're going to want to put what, the when, the where, the why, and the how. That is very important. And the reason for that is because you want to make sure you articulate and you have everything that you possibly can do in terms of justifying what this campaign's about and why you're raising this money. You're going to write what this money is going to go for, why you're doing this, what this means to you. If you're a business, you're going to list basically how many percent from proceeds of the transactions are going to be going to what cause. You want to write if there's dates involved, you want to write the dates, you want to write anything that's significant to your campaign. If you have that information, but by the way, you can utilize this beautiful, you can add links, you can add more images, you can do as much as you want using this. Again, I'll show you what everything else is, but you can do that here as well. But if you already have it written somewhere else and you just wanted to copy and paste as in from a Word document, all you do is you click that lovely little Word icon right there. It will load up this beautiful little screen, and that's when you will right click paste. And if you can't right click and paste for whatever reason, you could always do Control V, and that will paste everything that you have from your Word document, and you will want to insert it and it will appear right there. Okay, so again, remember what, when, where, why, how, very important. You want to show and justify what you're doing because you have nothing to hide at the end of the day. Now, once you're ready to go, we have many categories, whether it be if you're a business merchant, whether it's an unfortunate illness or unfortunate memorial, funeral, etc. Go over the put it in the right category. We even have a beautiful new competitor. So if you're raising money for yourself for you wanted to get on stage and you want travel costs and you want to help raise awareness for yourself, all that stuff, go right ahead and use the competitor, the pageant category. Okay, so again, just wanted to show you what that is. Upload the image. You want to put a very nice image. Again, if it's to do with something personal, put an image of yourself. If it's something to do with, an unfortunate incident, maybe you want to put an image of what that is, whether it be a location, if it was from a natural disaster, whether it be anything that you can see. All right. If you're a company and you don't want to put a particular item as an image, then by all means you can use your company logo. That's pretty much it there. Now, media files, you can add as many as you like. Even though you see 5 fields here, you can actually, in fact, add as many as you like, because once you fill this out and once you save it, you can actually go back in and it's going to give you 5 additional fields, and you can keep adding that way. Here, you want to put, maybe additional images. You want to put, documents. You want to put any, even video, anything that you could find that's supported by these extensions. By all means, add in here. Again, the more the merrier. So, and this is, you can put a description for each one, and that's what's going to be seen when somebody opens your launch campaign. Your location, keep in mind, absolutely, it's private. No one's going to see what your address is here, but the only thing that's going to be seen is your city and the country you're from. So again, you don't have to put the exact one if you're not comfortable with, but you do need to fill something in here, and the only thing that will be noticed will be your city and country. Again, you could always use this to pick it as well. This is the map here. Now, websites. You can Cookie Jar is fully integratable with many popular search, with search engines, of course, but with also very, very popular social media sites. So you want to, again, the more the merrier. So have, put your homepage, put your Facebook, YouTube, etc. You want to add all that stuff, and even if and this is because it could be integrated with those accounts. But if you just wanted to share it, we have over 330 different websites you can share it with. It's point and click, share options, and you will see that through the another screen here. But again, just wanted to touch on this particular section here. The difference between a YouTube URL and a video URL is this is your YouTube channel. So if you have a channel, you could enter that here. But if you have a video you want to directly stream onto your Cookie Jar campaign, you enter that direct URL for that video here. And once somebody loads your campaign, guess what? They'll be able to see your beautiful campaign as well as watch the video that's automatically going to play. Doesn't take them out of the screen. It doesn't direct them to click something else. It actually loads right in front of them when they get into your campaign. Project updates. If you want people to follow you through another maybe blog or anything like that, you could always put an URL here, which it's going to capture, and it's going to play on in your Cookie Jar campaign through through pretty much your update. There's an update tab that can update anything that you decide to put in here that they can capture from. And again, if you don't have anything, you can leave it empty. That's not a problem. Social feed. This is your Twitter and your Facebook. Again, if you have a Twitter account, put it in here. Facebook, put it in here, because it can capture anything and people can follow you from your Cookie Jar campaign, and vice versa. It's really cool. It's really neat. You can do that. Here, funding amount. So enter the amount that you feel can be justified for your campaign, whether it be if it's something small and you want to do that, by all means go ahead. If it's something large, by all means go do that. Just make sure you'll be able to justify it, because you don't want to overkill something, but you don't want to be too easy on yourself at the same time. Don't cut yourself short, but minimum is $5. So $5 or more is all you need. Reserve amount, if you don't know what that is, by all means don't even change it. Leave it at $5. It's at default. But for the people here that want an explanation of what it means, is let's say your particular campaign is let's say you have a business idea and you're looking to raise money to get your funding idea going. Let's say you're looking for $100,000, but you can make it work with $75,000. So your needed amount can be $100,000. You can get it going with $75,000, so your reserve amount can be $75,000. Just keep in mind, if you have a reserve amount here, if you don't reach your minimum reserve amount, you're not gonna get the donations, because at the end of the day, if you can make it work for $75,000, but you're looking for $100,000, then if you only reach $60,000, why should you take that money? Because it's not going to be good to you at the end of the day. So if you don't know what that means, or if it doesn't relate to your campaign, just leave it at $5. That way anything that's raised will go to you. Okay, project funding end date. Ultimately, you have 90 days by default, but you can always change that to a minimum of 24 hours, and again, up to 90 days. Allow overfunding is very cool, because let's say you're looking to raise $5,000. If you have 90 days to do it, for that matter, if that's your choosing. So if you have allow overfunding, let's say you raise that $5,000 in 1 month, it will allow you to continue going above and beyond that $5,000 for the additional 60 days. Okay, but if you have this not checked, so if this isn't checked, then as soon as you reach your funding goal, guess what? Your campaign's successful and away you go. Now, again, make sure if you want it to end right away when your goal is reached, just leave this unchecked. But if you want to pretty much keep it going until the time expires, that way if you can raise even more, by all means, just go allow overfunding. Pledge type, self-explanatory. If you want minimum, fixed, suggested, go ahead. But any means that anybody can donate whatever they feel as whatever they can support you with. A reward. This is a really cool thing. You guys are gonna love this. Now, you want to take an opportunity to maybe wanting to reward. See, it's not always about taking things, right? You want to be able to also show your gratitude for your contributors for helping you. So here's the opportunity. Ultimately, you got to do is just put the amount here that you want as a minimum to reward them. Whether it be something so simple, you can put for every dollar you receive, you're going to reward them with a shout out on your Facebook or on your social media. Or you can say for every $50, you're going to send them a thank you postcard that's autographed. If, for example, you're a competitor and you're looking to raise self-awareness. Okay, if there is an actual quantity on this item, then you want to put how much you have of this in stock. Okay, make sure you put the right amount. That way, if somebody takes advantage of 20 of them, you have 20. Don't put 20 in hopes that you'll have 20. Just try to be honest as possible, because these people are going to be contacting you, because they're going to have a form that they can fill out to for you to get in touch with them, and vice versa. If you don't have any quantity, or if it's just a shout out, for example, you can never get enough of that, you can leave it empty. Now, the beautiful part about it is you can add as many as you like. So you can add as many rewards as you like, and go from there. A cool thing about that is, for example, if you're a business and you want to have, if you want to list some of your products and services, you can use this beautiful reward system, and you could actually put the amount that you're going to be doing this as a promo for, the quantity, how many you have in stock that people can take advantage of, and again, in your description, you want to write how much percentage from every transaction is going to go to that good cause. So it's really cool. Once you're ready, you're going to create it. Again, if you haven't left anything empty, it's going to give you a green pending approval, which the administrators takes 2 seconds to review and launch it. If you've left something empty, or if your PayPal is not verified, etc., it's going to give you this unfortunate red screen, and it's going to tell you why it couldn't be. Again, if you have everything here and it's just this part, make sure your PayPal is verified. You can always go to our frequently asked questions and go over different questions that you may have. And you can also contact us. I'll be more than happy to go over everything with you. Just to give you a quick thing while we're here, if you can, just go to your user settings, and you also want to, and this is when you launch your campaign, or before you launch your campaign, go into your user settings and upload a picture of yourself, maybe put a little bit of information and whatnot. Again, it goes hand in hand. That will be seen up here every time somebody refreshes the screen. You'll be able to you'll be standing out a lot more. All right, that's pretty much it here. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to contact me or us. You can also reach me on Facebook. My name is Talib Farag, and that's pretty much it. When you get a chance, like us, because a lot of our campaigns, we also help raise awareness by spreading it on our social feeds. So take a moment and like us. It'll be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, and best of luck.